everybody, so today I'm going to be doing my March wrap-up video. March was a pretty good reading month, not as great as February was, where I read like seriously like a library full of books. But I did get quite a few books done this month and I really enjoyed all of them, quite a lot. Guys, I'm being so freaking proactive right now. Like, I seriously just got off an airplane an hour ago and I came home and I'm like, okay, it's too early to go to sleep, like way too early. It's 3 o'clock and it's too like late to do anything serious today. So I'm like, I'll just film a video for you guys because I like filming videos for you guys and I haven't done it in like 5 to 6 days, I think, was the last time I uploaded a video because I was on vacation in Utah for 6 days, so I didn't really have time to upload or film anything. But I did film a vlog for you guys and that'll be up super soon. I can't wait for you guys to see all the adventures I had on this trip because if you do not know, I'm obsessed with mountains and I live in the second flattest state in America. So I was very excited for this trip and I cannot wait for you guys to see all the footage I filmed, so stay tuned for that. So let's get started with the wrap-up video. So the first book I read this month was Poison Study by Maria Schneider. This book is about a girl named Yelena and she is convicted of a crime and the only way she can really get out of execution is becoming the commander's new poison tester. So it was a very interesting story and I really liked this book. I thought it was so good. I cannot wait to read the second book, but I have like so many books to read before that one. But I'm really excited to be reading Magic Study. It looks fantastic. I give this book I think a 5 out of 5 stars. It was just a really great book and the book cover is beautiful. You guys know I'm a sucker for book covers. They're so beautiful. So I really love this story and I cannot wait to see what's yet to come in the second book. The second book I read this month is one of my most highly anticipated reads of 2015 and that is A Court of Thorns and Roses by Sarah J. Maas. This book is not out yet. It is going to be coming out on May 5th, 2015. So very soon, guys, so stay tuned for like a book review on this because I'll be filming it closer to the release date. It is such a good book. Oh my gosh, if you guys have not read Sarah's other books like Throne of Glass series, read it. Read it now. What are you doing with your life? Read her series. She's such a great writer. She's such an awesome person. I did a live show with her earlier in 2014. She's just so awesome and her writing is just so spectacular and A Court of Thorns and Roses definitely did not let me down one bit. It's a retelling of Beauty and the Beast. It's this girl named Feyre and she has to go live with a fairy. Fairies are kind of like looked upon as the evil upon the land that she lives on, but she meets Tamlin and Tamlin is unlike every other fairy. The fairies aren't actually that bad, they're just perceived that way by the humans because they think they're horrible, but they're really not, and Tamlin is a great example of that. It's just such a good book. Oh my god, guys, just pick this up once it's out. It's fantastic. I loved it so much. Oh, Tamlin! I need the next book. I need the next book like right now. But the thing about getting ARCs, advanced readers copies, is that you have to wait extra long for the next book, which is very sad. But you know, I'll wait a very long time for the next book because it is just that good. The third book I read this month was Fire by Christian Cashore. This book is the second book in the Graceling Realm trilogy, and each of those books in the trilogy, you can read them separately. I read the first book, Graceling, and I recommend you read Graceling first, but you can start off with any of the books in the series because they can technically be standalone, but they're in the Graceling Realm trilogy. And this book is about Fire, and Fire is half monster, half human, and she is beautiful. And the one thing that I had about this book is that she was perceived so beautifully, like she was gorgeous. She's like, everybody fell for her. And I'm like, I can't picture a person that is just that beautiful. So I had a little bit difficulty picturing Fire as a whole, but the storyline was just so amazing, so just like gripping. It took me a little while to get through this book, honestly. It was kind of dragging at certain points, but all in all, it was a great book. It definitely had a plot twist in there I did not see coming, and I was like, oh my god, what just happened? But I really enjoyed this book a lot, and I'm going to be reading the next book, Bitter Blue, and I'm super excited for that. I don't even, do I have that book? No, I don't, so I'm gonna go get it very soon. Probably, maybe not, I don't know. I need to still read like all the other books on my TBR shelf. It's a lot, guys, I'm telling you. The fourth book I read this month was Wild by Alex Mallory. Alex Mallory's actually going to be on a panel that I'm moderating at the Kentucky Book Fest that is this April on the 18th. Come join the panel that I'm moderating with these awesome authors like Carrie Corp and Lori Langdon and tons of other cool authors. So we're going to be doing a young adult take on classics. So it's going to be like retellings. And this book is a retelling on Tarzan. I did really like this book, but I did not love it. It kind of was dragging at certain points and I was just like, come on, get on with it, get on with it. But it was pretty good and I did really enjoy it. It was a fun read, it was very unique. I've honestly never read a retelling on Tarzan, so this was kind of really interesting to read. And Kate is like Tarzan in this book, and I really did enjoy it, and Dara was like Jane in the book. It was really interesting, so I did like it. I did not love it, but I did like it a lot. It was very interesting, very captivating, and very like unique. And the 5th book I'm currently reading in the month of March and then April, because it probably will take me another week to finish it, is Dragonfly and Amber by Diana Gabaldon. This is the 2nd book in Outlander. I know you guys are like, Sasha, you're so obsessed with Outlander. How didn't you read this like 7 months ago when you read Outlander? Well, let me tell you, the ending of Outlander totally drains the life out of you, so I needed to take 7 months to kind of like bring that life back into me to read this book. It drained the life out of me in a really good way though. How did that even sound right? But it's still really good. I'm loving it. It's kind of like slowish, but compared to Outlander, but it's still a very good book and I'm loving every single second of it. Jamie! I seriously could read a book of just Jamie and Claire brushing their teeth and be happy with it. So I'm loving this book. So these are the books I read in March. I really enjoyed them. I either gave them a 4 out of 5 stars or a 5 out of 5 stars. I've really been picking really good books lately. I'm very happy with that because I haven't been that disappointed with any book in 2015 so far. So down below, tell me what you read in the month of March if you read anything. I would love to know. If you have any recommendations for me to read, let me know in the comments because I love recommendations from you guys because that's where I get a lot of my book recs from that I actually read from y'all. So thank you all for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!